Hello,
Put
YouTube.
me in there.
We're here with my friend Dan. Yes. He has a scrap deck. Yes. Alright, show us, Dan.
Alright, as everyone knows, 3 Chimera, obviously. I mean, he just searches out for any scrap, so really good, obviously. Beast, the center of your deck. 3 of them. I run 2 Goblin. I don't run 3 because of the situation that you get in. Oh, look, I don't have a Beast. Well, I'll get a Goblin, but his own effect is when he can destroy himself when he's already face up. So he's going to be destroyed pretty quickly. I only run 2. 1 Breaker. Reason why I only run 1 is because more than likely you're not going to have much fodder for him to blow up. 1 Card Trooper. Mill. Get stuff in the grave. Bring it back with Chimera. 1 Cyber Dragon.
Machine deck.
Enough said. That he pretty much explains himself. 1 Golem. Reason why I really like 1 Golem is because I can combo with Searcher here. If I can get Searcher in the grave, I can use Golem's effect, bring Searcher onto your side of the field, blow up all your monsters, and then attack you for 22.
Yep.
1 Dandy. Synchro, fodder for Scrap Dragon. 1 Summoner Monk, pretty self-explanatory, automatically switches to defense. And then if I have a spell card, I can ditch it and then automatically sync for a Scrap Dragon. 1 Level Leader. This thing is insanely broke. All you gotta do is, if you have multiple Scrap Dragons, you can use that thing 3 times in a row in 1 turn.
Easy.
It's dumb.
Easy. Definitely.
3 Scrap Storm. This is another staple of the deck that you definitely need if you're going to run scraps. If your opponent hits a bottomless on you when you do Beast, you can chain the Scrap Storm. It gets over bottomless. It also gets past Dimensional Prison. Anything that's not a counter force. It also makes it. Also, if you can do this during the end phase, this basically gives you extreme hand advantage because you not only draw 1, but if you do the combo with Scrap Chimera and Scrap Beast with this thing, you're adding 3 cards to your hand on your turn, basically. I run 2 MSDs. I don't run 3. I think it's too excessive. 1 Scrapyard. Add a Scrap Tuner to your hand. 1 Scapegoat. You'll see why when I show my extra deck. This thing's really versatile for this deck. It can be used for scrap fodder. It can be used for
Formula.
synchros, formula. 1 Pot of Avarice, obviously to recycle. Draw 2.
It's actually pretty good in this deck. I know you usually don't run it in high monster count decks, but I've seen the deck run a lot. Yep. It actually works very well.
Works really well.
This deck is one of my favorites.
1 Double Summon. If I can get out a Beast and a Chimera in 1 turn, it's a Scrap Dragon first turn. He's breathing down your neck. What's up? 1 Mind Control.
Sinks.
Staple. 1 Book.
Staple.
Dark Hole.
Staple. Yeah.
Heavy.
We've seen it all before.
Those are obvious. 2 Warnings.
No way. You play a warning?
Yeah.
And it's not
really
meta?
Warning.
I love when people ask that question.
2 Deep Prisons.
Why don't you play 3?
Obvious. I don't play 3 because it's too excessive. It's too much. You run 2. Everyone just runs 2. 2 Bottomless. Yes,
so
I have
of removal?
a lot of hate. I have a lot of removal hate. Mirror Force.
Obvious.
I mean,
Staple.
come on, it's a Beast card. Torrential.
Staple cannot run. You cannot not run that card.
Judgment.
Yeah, you
Hollow,
cannot
I
not
run the
run.
Brigade.
It's pretty and super.
And one call.
Which again, it
Which,
explains
if
itself
I can
if you've
get-
ever seen his deck run. Every card in there, he wouldn't even have to say anything if you've seen his
I
deck
can
run.
get 3 Scrap Dragons out in one turn if I get the right cards.
He's pulled this combo on me multiple times. This is not just a once in 500 runs either. It's
pretty dumb. Okay, now for my extra deck. By the way, I do not have Valor in this because it's in my other deck right now. But I normally run a Valor.
at least one, right?
At least one.
At least one.
Shooting Star.
Yeah, pretty self-explanatory. He
He's
explains
really good.
himself.
If you can get him out, he's really good.
He works pretty well.
I run 2 Scrap Twin.
We all know he's notorious for being the most terrible pull ever,
He
but
is
in
the
this deck
most
is good.
ridiculous card if you can get him out. Basically, this thing, I destroy 1 card on my field, I send 2 back to your hand. That back row stuff you got, it's
3K beater, 22
3K,
defense.
take
Done.
3,000. I mean, that's just done.
Especially with Scrap Searcher.
Obviously, 3 Scrap Dragon.
If you don't play 3 Scrap in this deck,
You're
just
bad.
get out. Just
If
get
you
out.
don't play 3 Scrap Dragon in a Scrap deck, you're bad.
I've seen him blow up too much stuff with the Scrap Dragon.
1 Stardust. Normally, I actually run 2 Stardust in this, but I only run 1
His
right
Ghost is in his Agent deck, and it's pretty.
now. Yes.
Scrap Arch
Scrap
Fiend,
Art 2.
Beater.
I would run 3 if I had a 3rd one.
Beater, Weeder. Landois,
Manchuria Landois.
pretty good.
He's actually really good. Reason why, right now he's my other option besides Archfiend. Reason why is because he can basically stop effect monsters.
In the tracks.
I mean, they're just done. If I have him on the field, you can't activate any of their effects. Barkion.
Barkion, and where's his
Barkion,
brother? Where's his brother?
And then Beast. These.
Yep.
If I get these 2 on the field, you may as well just shake my hand.
Well, yeah, if he gets these and then he gets his Scrap out, it's game. Every time. I've never been able to beat him. Because everything I summon is gone. Every time I try to chain, it's
And then
gone.
1 formula.
Pretty basic. Obviously he's gonna run formula because he has the other one. But anyway, guys, this is his Scrap deck. It's pretty good. Try it out in DN or whatever. Maybe you want to build it. Peace out, YouTube. This is Team Nuke.
So.